The Abandoned Asylum and the Shadowy Cult. About 2 years ago, a group of us, my friends and I, all curious 17-year-olds, discovered an abandoned state mental hospital in Downey, California. We decided to explore it, just to see what we could find inside. So, on a Saturday night, we gathered a few more friends and drove to Downey. The closer we got, the more run-down and ominous the neighborhoods became. After another 15 minutes, we arrived, parked, climbed through a hole in the fence, and went in. First, it wasn't that bad. We were a group of 10, and honestly, we were joking about what the worst thing that could happen to a group of 10 people was, so we started to explore. The building was filled with broken furniture and scattered debris. Patient files lay strewn across the floors. We were taking pictures and laughing, a little too freely, perhaps. We had flashlights, of course, as the electricity was long gone. The air felt thick and heavy, the silence broken only by the crunch of our footsteps on the decaying floorboards. The real creepiness started as we ventured deeper. As we moved along the hallway, our flashlights cutting through the darkness, we rounded a corner and the adjacent wall seemed to briefly glow with an unnatural light, as if reflecting another flashlight. We turned the corner expecting to find another group of explorers, but instead we found 4 kids who were unsettling. They looked at us and one of them asked, "Have you been to the slide yet?" We politely said no, unsure what they meant. They urged us to follow them. We hesitated. We were getting an unnervingly bad vibe from them, and they were speaking amongst themselves in hushed tones, avoiding eye contact with us. One of the kids approached me, holding up what looked like a 6-inch Bowie knife. "This is cool, right? Look what I found," he said, his tone unsettlingly flat, his eyes wide and dark. I managed a nervous, "That's a great find," as we slowly began to back away, telling them we were going to explore the roof. To our surprise, they simply said, "Okay," turned, and walked away. Once clear of them, a creeping unease set in. This place felt wrong. We knew we shouldn't be here. I announced that we needed to get to the roof, go down the fire escape, and get out of there. We climbed to the roof and started planning our escape. We knew there was a police car stationed at the main gate to prevent entry. We were studying the terrain to find the best way down without being spotted. That's when my friend spotted a lowered fire escape ladder coming down from a higher part of the roof. We decided this was probably our best bet. We found a smaller ladder that would get us to the higher section. My friend, Jonah, climbed up first, immediately turning back to help pull the others up. As I started my ascent, my heart plummeted. "Jonah," I whispered, "don't you see this?" "See what?" he replied, completely oblivious. Then he slowly turned to look and saw what was almost our worst nightmare. Around 15 people in hooded cloaks were sitting in a circle on the roof, surrounding something that looked like a burning cat or other dead animal. They were speaking in a strange language, making guttural, almost demonic-sounding noises. As we started down the ladder, they noticed us. They spoke to each other in that strange language. Then, as one, they stood and started running towards us. I yelled for everyone to abandon the fire escape and forget about the police. We were sprinting through the building with this cult in pursuit. We miraculously escaped the building and started running across the field towards the main gate. As we did, the police car spotted the commotion. The officer turned on his siren and sped towards us. Thank God, he managed to cut off the cult from us and began chasing them as we made it to safety. Honestly, that was the most terrifying experience of my life. What if they'd caught one of our friends? Would we have had to go back and confront them? I don't know, and I'm glad I never had to find out.